Visiting Bucharest for the first time? Romania's capital might surprise you in the best way. It's a city of striking contrast where elegant 19th century architecture stands side by side with stark communist-era buildings and rich history blend seamlessly with a lively modern nightlife. However, like any other great city, Bucharest has its own little surprises, and there are a few things I wish I had known before my first visit. In this video, I'll share essential tips to help you plan smarter, spend less, and experience more. We'll cover everything from where to stay and when to visit, how to get around the city, where to eat, the best day trips, the top must-see attraction, and even a few hidden gems you won't find in the most travel guides. Let's dive in! In my opinion, the best area to stay is the zone between Piazza Romana and Metro Universitate. There are several reasons why this is my top pick. First, it's walkable to the Old Town, but far enough to avoid the noise and the chaos. Second, it's a vibrant area full of restaurants, bars, cafes, and local charm. You will also be near several major attractions like the Romanian Athenaeum, the Carol I Central University Library, the National Military Club, and Revolution Square, where the 1989 revolution began. This area also serves as a transportation hub, as many of the daily tours to Transylvania, including Dracula's Castle, Peles Castle, and Brasov, depart from the nearby Metro Universitate, so you'll be conveniently close if you plan in the day trips. While many travel blogs will tell you to stay in Lipscani, Bucharest Old Town, that's not necessarily the best choice for most travelers. Lipscani is often marked as the heart of Bucharest, but in reality, it's more like an historic facade with a complicated story. This area was once Bucharest's bustling commercial and cultural hub, packed with shops, inns, and trade routes since the 17th century. However, Lipscani's fate drastically changed during the Second World War, when heavy bombings damaged a large portion of the neighborhood. In the 1970s, a major earthquake struck Bucharest, damaging many buildings, but the real blow came from the communist regime, which demolished entire blocks to make way for grand socialist projects, leaving the area in decline. Starting in the early 2000s, Lipscani underwent a wave of redevelopment, mostly focused on tourism. Bars, clubs, and restaurants began to flood the area, restoring some of its charm, but also turning it into Bucharest's nightlife zone. Today, almost no locals actually live there, and the area can be extremely loud and chaotic at night. Lipscani is definitely worth a visit. It's packed with the major sights and buzzing energy, but for a good night of sleep, local flavor, and a more authentic experience, you are better off staying elsewhere. For our stay, we choose a flat near Cismigiu Gardens, perfectly located between the Old Town and the Romanian Athenaeum, with the great majority of Bucharest's top sites just a short walk away. We found a beautiful, comfortable flat for around 60 euros a night, a great value for such a central spot. Check the links in the video description for my top picks on where to stay in Bucharest. Bucharest has two main airports, Henri Coanda International and Banassa. The bus 205 takes you there in about 30 minutes, and you can buy tickets directly on the bus using the machine. Be aware that you will not receive any printed tickets, but simply showing your digital payment to the ticket inspector is enough. Plus, tickets cost less than €1. If you are landing at Henri Coanda Airport, it's about 70 kilometers from downtown. The 100 Express bus is an affordable, reliable way to get into the city, running every 20 minutes from early morning until midnight. Need a quicker or more comfortable ride? Taxis and ride-hailing apps like Bolt and Uber are trustworthy, with fares to the city center around €15. Two restaurants you absolutely can't miss in the Old Town are Carucu Bere and Hanul Lui Manuk. They are much more than just places to eat, they are living pieces of the city's rich history. Carucu Bere is Bucharest's most iconic beer hall and a true institution in the heart of the city. Opened in 1879, this stunning new Gothic gem captivates visitors with its ornate painting ceilings, colorful stained glass, and intricate carved woodwork. Of course, it's popular with tourists, but the experience genuinely lives up to the hype. Planning to dine here? Book ahead on their official website, especially for dinner. You might need to reserve at least a week in advance to secure a table. Hanul lui Manuk is the last surviving historic inn of its kind in Bucharest and one of the city's most atmospheric landmarks. Built in 1808, this former travelers' lodge once hosted merchants and diplomats journeying across the Ottoman Empire. Today, it's a beloved gathering spot that serves up traditional Romanian cuisine and also operates as a charming boutique hotel. Want to enjoy the ambience without breaking the bank? Both restaurants offer fantastic daily lunch menus for around €10, a perfect chance to savor authentic Romanian dishes in breathtaking settings. If you are exploring on a budget or just need a quick, tasty bite, Luca is a must. This beloved Romanian bakery chain is one of the cheapest ways to eat in the city without sacrificing flavor. From fresh croissant and hot sandwiches to their popular pizza slices, Luca delivers fast, satisfying, and all for just a few euros. For a different vibe, head over to Van Gogh Cafe, tucked just off the main street in the Old Town. Set inside a beautifully restored 19th century building, the cafe is named after the famous artist, and you'll find his iconic paintings and prints adorning the walls, giving the space a creative, gallery-like atmosphere. Just a heads up, the prices here lean towards the higher side. If you find yourself near King Michael First Park, right by the Arch of Triumph, don't miss the Hard Rock Cafe Bucharest, a lively spot where you can enjoy classic American dishes with a rock and roll vibe. Right next door is one of Bucharest's largest beer halls. This bustling venue offers a huge selection of local beers, live music and traditional Romanian food in a lively, friendly atmosphere, great for experiencing local nightlife with a crowd. If you have an extra day in your itinerary, a trip to Transylvania is an absolute must. This legendary region is known for its stunning castles, fairy tale landscapes, and charming medieval towns, and yes, it really does live up to the hype. The most popular day trip from Bucharest is a full-day tour, about 12 hours, that typically includes Bran Castle, Peles Castle, and the historic town of Brasov. Tours usually depart around 7:30 am and return by 7:30 pm. It's a long day, but a fantastic way to experience Transylvania's highlights in just one trip. Bran Castle, often referred to as Dracula's castle, is perched dramatically on a hilltop and surrounded by dark legends. While the connection to Vlad the Impaler is more myth than fact, the atmosphere is truly unforgettable. Peles Castle is a masterpiece of neo-Renaissance architecture nestled in the Carpathian Mountains. Once the summer residence of Romania's royal family, it's known for its ornate interiors and postcard-perfect setting. Brasov is a charming medieval city with cobblestone streets, colorful houses, and Gothic landmarks like the Black Church. It's the perfect place to stroll, grab a bite, and soak in some authentic Transylvanian atmosphere. I wish someone had told me how extreme Romanian season can be. Spring and early fall are the best times to visit, mild weather and fewer tourists. Summers, especially in Bucharest, can be hot and humid, with temperatures climbing up to even 40 degrees. When I visited in early June, it was already hitting 28-32 degrees. Winters are cold, grey and often damp, although Christmas markets add a festive touch. If you are heading to Transylvania, expect it to be 4-6 degrees cooler than the capital. Getting around Bucharest is easy and budget-friendly, with tickets costing less than €1. The metro has 5 lines and is fast, clean and efficient. You can buy tickets at kiosk vending machine or simply tap a contactless card at the turnstile. Buses cover the rest of the city, although they can be very slow during rush hours. Start your journey in Bucharest Old Town, where the serene Stavropoleos Church offers a glimpse into Romanian Orthodox heritage, and the nearby Church Palace impresses with its ornate French-style architecture. Just a short walk away, marvel at the massive Palace of the Parliament, one of the world's largest buildings, and visit Revolution Square, where Romania's communist regime fell in 1989. For a spiritual stop, head to the Patriarchal Hill, home to the country's Orthodox Patriarchate. Want a taste of traditional Romania? Explore the Dimitri Gusti Village Museum with over 270 authentic rural homes and churches. Architecture buffs shouldn't miss the elegant Romanian Athenaeum, a neoclassical gem and a concert venue. Don't miss the charming Maca Villa Cross Passage with its glass roof and cozy cafes, and look out for the St. Nicholas Russian Church. For a full list of the top 16 things to do in Bucharest, check out my specific video linked in the video description. Now for the fun part, the places you won't find in every travel guide. One of my favorites was București Carousel, a stunning multi-level and very photogenic bookstore located in the Old Town. Just down the same street you'll find the Little Paris Museum, a charming private collection that captures Bucharest's Belle Époque vibe. For music lovers, the Gheorghe National Museum, housed in the gorgeous Art Nouveau villa, offers a glimpse into the life of Romania's most celebrated composer. And when it's time to relax, head to Linia, closer to the moon, a rooftop bar with great cocktails, sunset views, and a laid-back atmosphere. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing for more travel content. Don't forget to check the links in the video description. I have included my top recommendation for the best hotels and day trips from Bucharest to help you plan an unforgettable experience. Happy traveling!